Hello and welcome back to Decoy Plays Kerbal Space Program. Alright, I got it figured out. So every now and then the buttons I have mapped to doing translations like that on my joystick like to get stuck. And it's very, very bad whenever that happens. So that's basically what happened, is I had one button mashing down the entire time while I was trying to push up and it was causing issues. I discovered this because I let go just long enough to basically fly a few kilometers away from the station. It was embarrassing. You know, whatever. It's kind of a thing, but we're past that now. Let's go ahead and see if we can land this thing. I think we can. I think it'll be fun. We're going to try to aim for the flats. We know there are at least 3 different types of flats. There are the great flats, the minor flats, the flats, and the greater flats. And all of these in time will definitely be ours for the researching. So is the plan. Let's see if we can actually manage to pull it off. We're going to close in for a much closer orbit. First things first. Let's go ahead and make sure we have no target. I would prefer to have no target. And then let's find retrograde. And okay. Whoa. Come on. It's okay. Head for that horizon line. That's prograde. Oh, easy. I thought I turned you off, RCS. I don't want you right now. Maybe I did not turn off RCS. Maybe my button is no longer working. Fantastic! It's good to know that my... Oh, wait, there it is. Nope, it's just incredible interface lag. Alright, no big deal. We'll make it work one way or another. Even if it kills us, which at this point... much too disturbingly real a possibility. Notice a quick save in the corner. Alright. Go. And up, 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 up and away. And nice. Very nice. Well, nice-ish at least. I overshot it, but hey, who doesn't? Okay, cool. So, we are going to home in here. We're going to go ahead and tap that retrograde button. Did I say retrograde or prograde earlier? I honestly don't know. I'm going to try not to think about it either. And then we are going to thrust up to see if our engines are on. They are not. We're going to hit this button that says safe and make it unsafe. Maybe. Please don't deploy parachutes. Please don't. It deployed parachutes. Okay. That's fine. And the engines aren't working. Okay, cool. Let's activate engine. Activate engine. Sometimes it's like relearning the whole damn game whenever you have situations like this. Okay, and I believe this one is not. So we're going to activate it now. Can we undeploy parachutes? Altitude, minimum pressure. Yeah, okay, cool. So they're probably not going to deploy until we actually have air, and then it's going to surprise the hell out of us because we forgot that they were already deployed. There we go. We have engines functioning, and it is going to cruise away from the space station or crash into it. One of the two. We'll find out. Okay. Hey, 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 hey. There we go. Thank you. All right. Yes. Away from the station we shall go. And what is this altitude? This altitude is suitable, but we want more. Okay, very carefully throttle up here and throttle down, hopefully in enough time that this does not become a huge problem. But again, this is going to be a massive relief on the strain the station currently has on our ability to control and remain sane. So definitely, again, the design doc is slowly developing into what we need to do in order to remain functional, both in reality and also because of the constraints of being located on a computer that is feeling its age. My goodness. Okay, cool. There we go. Now we just need to separate from that station pretty significantly, which looks like we are definitely doing. There we go. Cool. Fantastic. I am okay with this situation. Alright. Then, as long as we don't run out of fuel, we will be just dandy. So, again, we have enough fuel to be able to fill all the tanks one more time And so we're going to try to do this as economically as possible. We will be making use of our handy-dandy retrograde marker in order to come down for a much smoother landing than maybe some would in some cases. There will be many adjustments made, however, manually, and this will be the first time I'll be using my flight stick in order to try to pull that off. So, stay tuned. Should be hilarious, good time, fun times for everyone involved, as per the usual. So, we are coming around the planet now. I'm going to speed it up just a scooch. And there's our cruiser in its new orbit. We've got all kinds of fun orbits around this one. We've damn near got a gyroscope sort of effect going on with the planet, which we will use to turn it off of its axis and then plunge it into the surface of Kerbin, which will be magnificent. No, but if we could do that, that would be pretty interesting, and there would probably already be a million videos of that on YouTube. But, however, no one seems to have figured that one out. Okay, there we go. We've got decent handling on this, I gotta say. Okay, cool. We are now pointing retrograde. So we're going to even out this orbit and then aim for one of the flat bits, because that seems like maybe the best idea for us at this point in time. Alright, and whoop. Okay, even enough for me. And we're going to go ahead and point to anti-normal or normal or whatever the hell. Seriously? Okay. And what I want to accomplish with this is making it for that slightly larger section of the crater there. Okay, crater, flatlands, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, let's go ahead and speed up. Good times were had by all. This reminds me of, I'm like not changing my camera around, and it's reminding me of whenever I took life drawing. Life drawing is, of course, that class where you get to draw naked people. Of course, the majority of the time, it is not the hot classmate that you are hoping would volunteer for the job, but usually some 50-year-old dude who wants the beer money, or the lady who clearly her therapist has told her she needs to do something where she is not going to be judged for her body. But, however, I may have just outed myself as a huge asshole, but I'm trying to look for a political way to say that they are almost universally unattractive. However, there are exceptions. So I did have a really good friend who was attractive, who was a life drawing model. But anyways, the whole point of bringing that up was entirely not that, but the fact that one of the exercises they had you do was try to imagine you're drawing from a 45-degree angle to the right. So in order to become more familiar with like space and dimensionality and you know, the volume of your subject, you had to imagine you were actually sitting 45 degrees to the side of the subject and then try to draw it, which was always an interesting exercise because it really tested your, okay, this is supposed to be here, this is supposed to be there, that kind of a deal. Man, our control is frickin' kicking it. Alright, let's do this. Again, our delta V required for these maneuvers is mercifully low, so we are going to have more than enough fuel to do whatever the hell we want with, and more than likely get back home all in one fell swoop without having to return to the station of Lagtastica, which is a very, very good alternate name for the station at this point. Okay, so, no alarms on the list, that's fantastic. Like, I want you to go away, you're distracting me. Okay, and what was I going to do? What was I going to do? There seems like there was some other little bit of setup I was going to take care of, but oh well, screw it. It's too late now, suckers! Alright, where are we headed? We are headed this way. Let's keep heading this way. Let's not crash into the ground. Oh, I remember what it was! There we go, quick saved. That's still more than enough time to bail out of this if I manage to find out that I can't do this or something to that effect. Of course, if for some reason there is some critical flaw with this lander that I just did not foresee, I am going to cry. That's all there is to it, because I have all these landers up here, and I'm going to have to crash them all, or delete them all, or something. I don't know, I haven't decided. And I don't want to decide, honestly. I'm just hoping this works. This was, like, I designed these landers a week and a half ago, and they're still based on, the conceptualization I have on what a lander is that is now like 3 months old, and I haven't really done a lot of research into it. So it's like, you know, this could totally fail, and I need to be okay with that. That's all there is to it, really. Alright, cool. So we should be on a pretty decent course here with regards to landing on these flats. So let's go ahead and get out of map mode. And we're going to very gently control this descent, as it were. A controlled descent, if you will. Okay. Very good stuff. We're doing alright. Let's yaw over here a little bit. Here it comes. It's coming. Ooh. This is a lot more fun with a flight stick. Okay. And... okay, now we're creating gases. There we go. We apparently switched directions there for about a half a second, which is fine. And now we will aim retrograde, just to take the pressure off a little bit. And we might even speed this up here in a second. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do 5, 10. 10 seems pretty good. We got a little bit of drift there. I don't particularly like it, but it's not really going to get in our way because we're just aiming for the flats for right now. Which is fine. It's totally fine. Whoa, why are you wobbling? Okay, okay. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Alright, let's very gently now. Okay. And we got quite a bit of speed right now, so we want to bleed off all of that off. I'm going to very quickly do gears. Gears down. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. We're going to make it. We're going to be just fine. Okay, there we go. I have this super splayed and wide out gear positioning that is almost certain to not fail or give us too much rocking where we do not want it. And of course, if you see a rockin', don't come a knockin'. In fact, you probably won't be able to because it will have crashed into the ground, and whatever you're knocking on is more of a mockery of the brave pilot who was sacrificed for this mission more than anything. Okay, cool. 1 meter a second is very low, and that should straighten us out so we're pointed straight up, according to our retrograde marker, which is just dandy. And now we are going to come in for a landing. Again, like the most minimal amount of thrust I can generate. Oh no, I can still gain some. There's a little hump on the thruster, like a bump that's supposed to help you regulate where you are on your thrust, and it is just barely on that edge. I'm basically having to hold it with a little bit of resistance in order to maintain this particular alignment. Okay. 2, 1. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Too much. Okay. Okay. Good. Oh, it's gonna be nice and smooth, guys. Oh. Okay. Okay. Fuck me. Flip. Flip quickly. Oh. Flip quickly. Thank you. I need to click this thing right now. Okay. That's what happened there. That wasn't so bad. Good, fortunately, we have a lot of control on the ship. Oh my god. But the point retrograde marker nearly fucked us. That's what happened there. That's what you just witnessed. So, enjoy. Let's see. Crew report. We are going to transmit that data back. Oh, never mind. Okay. Can I just keep it? Crew report. Crew report. Keep data. Okay. Holy moly. Let's observe some frickin' mystery goo. 50 science. This is going to be less than 50 science, but we're going to pretend it's 50 science. Log temperature. 40 science. Materials bay. 125 science. Alright, cool. And this doesn't even count like how much science we're going to get from recovering the actual vessel. Alright, I gotta switch to keyboard mode here. There we go. We are going to drop very slowly. Fantastic. Oh man, he's happy. I'm happy. Are you happy? That worked out fairly decently, gotta say. It was not as bad as I was pretty much sure it was going to turn out. And he is smiling. We have got a smiling Kerman here. This is Lemby Kerman. Lemby is Kerman for smiles, and that's what he's got. 4 miles. Alright, I am just a little too excited there. And EVA report. Keep. Plant flag, because we are victorious. Alright. And there we go. Kerbal Space Program. Site name. Holy crap. It all came together in the end. Okay, now we just need to do that 5 more times and we are good to go. But let's go ahead and get him en route to home, and then we will go from there. So, oh man, that is, let's up the detail here a little bit. Settings. Okay. Full res. Pixel light count, we'll do that as 4 times what we had before. Shadow cascades. There we go. Apply. Close. Resume. That still looks a little weird, but hey, whatever. Mapping, making a texture map for an entire planetary surface is admittedly difficult, I would imagine. So I'm not going to hold it against anyone if it's not done. Although, yeah, there's definitely going to be sweet spots for how you want to get those shaders. Let me see. Now I'm curious. Let's do full on. Apply. Accept. Resume flight. Doesn't appear to have changed much, did it? I guess everything looks a little bit rockier. There's some definite flatness to that. Look at that. These little peaks and whatnot. Interesting. I bet that's a biome now. And that would be like, okay, for serious, are you shitting me right now with this bullshit? Yeah. It's okay. We got a happy Kerman here. Lemby's doing alright, and that's what's important. Okay, now we're going to revert the settings to low before I totally manage to screw myself over trying to load up the space station, which would be bad. Let's go ahead and edge highlighting. Oh, that is actually, yeah, that's cool. Okay, accept. And alright, ignore the shadow jitters. We're getting back on the ship and hopping off of this rock. Let me remember how to control here really quick. Okay. Jump. Holy crap, that's a much higher jump than you get on the moon. And land, hopefully. Okay, let's go ahead and turn these guys on. That might be helpful. Okay, doing this while trying to maneuver my arm around the joystick is difficult. Okay, well, could you relax a little bit? Alright, board. There we go. Close enough. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's do this thing. Let's go back home. So, and that's 1 lander down. We are good. And off we go. Into the wild blue yonder. I don't know how my specific impulse works with like low thrust versus high thrust, but we're going to keep it right about here for now until I can feel a little more confident about what it is we're actually trying to accomplish here. Okay. And lower thrust, lower thrust, lower thrust. We can jump it up a little bit. We're going for an escape velocity here, so let's do this. Not quite all the way up, but pretty dang high. Alright. And let's head east. I forget which way is east. Let's see, if that's north, if that's going to point me north, then this should point me east. Alright? Okay, hold on. Relax. You got this. I believe in you. I believe in you. Pep talk for myself there. You gotta do that every now and then whenever you're facing almost immediate doom and humiliation. Which would be unfortunate to say the least. Okay, point. Alright. Oh. Well, I got that backwards, but at least now we know. Sure. I'm okay with this particular arrangement for now. It's going to get us off of this rock and into the greater orbital pathways of our particular solar system. And I'm quite alright with that. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this maneuver. And then we're going to fast forward. Cool, cool, cool stuff. And I kind of want to make him go all the way back, because it's like, okay, how am I going to screw this up? What's going to go wrong? I need to know before I send anyone else to their immediate doom. Let's see. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go for it, because I trust my decision-making abilities. Never mind that I forget to put a docking port on, like, important pieces of equipment. And never mind that there's been a huge patch that has kind of changed everything, but whatever. Alright, and let's go ahead and just do this. And good stuff. Alright. So, we actually want to be going the exact opposite way. But that's cool. I'm okay with this. This is going to work out just dandy for us. Alright, and then... Whoa. Woo. And, okay. Whoa. Easy, easy. Okay. And, wow. This should do exactly what I want it to do. Okay. It appears to be doing so. And let's, yeah, that'll work. I'm basically, I want to get him off of Minmus into orbit around Kerbin, and then I'm going to put him on a opposite maneuver that we did with the moon to slow him down significantly. So we're going to add maneuver, scale this down, and then I'll set a timer for whenever the SOI is going to change. So, okay, it appears we have a small problem that involves Minmus, but that's fine. That'll work. Okay. And let's see, where are we in relation to the moon? That's not exactly what I want to have happen, but look at what it does. See, instead of having to do the periapsis, proapsis, etc. dance over on the other side of this orbit, we just have to intercept the moon at the right angle, and we're good to go. I also forgot that we have this crazy, crazy angle to handle here. But if we do it right, we should be able to use the moon to kind of mitigate that as well. And it's not going to make that big of a difference one way or another. So let's go ahead and keep playing with it. Okay, that's going to send me out of the solar system. Okay, what's that put my periapsis at for Kerbin? That's pretty good. Let's do it a little bit smaller if we can manage. Is this altering it significantly? Not really. That's fine. Just playing with the ideas here. There we go. 4 million. That's pretty dang close. That's close enough to be out of the moon's particular sphere of influence and down very close to Kerbin, and then we could probably make it with the fuel that we have. We only need 133 Delta V in order to make this maneuver work, and so I think we're actually in a fantastic position. We have a ton of monopropellant in case we really, really, really desperately need the extra thrust, so I think we're in a good place. And whenever we're in a good place, that means we make it home in one piece, and whenever we make it home in one piece, that makes all the Kerbals happy. We come back with our science, everyone's feeling pretty dandy, they throw a party, lots of snacks are had, etc. Alright, we're going to watch our timer here. And yes, this video should be over, so I'm going to make this maneuver, set the timer, and that will be the end of this video. And then we will do more research and send more Kerbals home next time. And yeah, otherwise this has been Cardboard Decoy plays Kerbal Space Program. If you've enjoyed, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, well, you know, close enough. Oh, dang it, did it just kill my maneuver? You bastard. Alright, hold on. Let's move this back. Node in 5 minutes. Sure, I'll take it. Basted. Okay. Minmus is giving us problems. What else is new? There we go. We just need to adjust that again. Oh, come on, come on, come on. This is dumb. This is dumb and you know it. Alright. There we go. Close enough. I'll take it. Align. And we're just going to fire from here because I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference where we're at. Alright. And We are fleeing from Minmus as fast as we possibly can. Yep, okay, there's our little Minmus intercept there. Oh. Speed this up a little bit. Close that ring in. Do it. Do it. Do it. And... oh. Okay. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. Minmus says, no pilots on board. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It keeps disengaging the SAS, and I don't know why, because it says there are no pilots on board. But that's not true, so... odd bug, perhaps. That's close enough. I will take that. Let's add SOI change. Give me a minute. And he's going to be there in 11 days. That's more than enough time to run all the other missions and send everyone else back home. Then we'll see what kind of science we have, if we need to actually squeeze any more water from this stone that we know as Minmus in order to... actually, you know what? Let's go to the space station real quick. Space Center. And if we do need more science, then we will get it somehow, but maybe not for Minmus, because I'm kind of tired of this place, let me tell you. We've got 360 right now. That's going to be augmented by quite a bit once the landers start making it back. And that's, we've actually got enough to already buy one of these. So it looks like we're going to get to go shopping real soon. But I've got to figure out if I can fix some of my add-ons as well before we do all of that, so I can possibly make better decisions about what to pick without being... blindsided by these fun toys that I could also be getting. Either way, yeah, once again, this has been Cardboard Decoy plays Kerbal Space Program. Whenever we come back, I will have another lander assembled, and yeah, until then, have fun.